welcome back. So today we have to get a lot of stuff done. We need to clean out the camper, organize it, get it ready because we have rentals coming up in May, June, July, and hopefully in August, but I need to get it all ready, take some more interior photos for the listing. I have the camper listed on RV Share, but then also I'm running it out to people that I know. Very exciting. We need to do that, but we also need to move out everything out of the garage in the house and the attic. We have to get that stuff out because we have inspection next week, and then we'll close shortly thereafter. And next weekend is Easter, so we're not gonna have time to do that. And we just don't want to run out of time with getting the stuff out. It's not a lot of stuff. It's just time consuming with 4 kids with us doing it. So it does take a little bit of time and effort doing that, but I also need to be doing the camper. So while I'm doing the camper, cleaning it, Zach is gonna be getting some stuff out of the attic, loading it up on the trailer, and then we'll combine, go do that, all the things. Before we do that though, I have an Amazon haul of stuff that I got for the camper, and then there are a couple things that like I didn't get for the camper, but I want to share with you. First off, we have this carpet cleaner because we need this for the carpet cleaner. I really like this. It's a big bottle and it's pretty affordable too. So we have that. New tripod. I need another tripod for the GoPro for when I'm also filming at home, and then Zach is going to be helping and doing some things at the property, and so he can just go ahead, use this tripod, put the GoPro on, be done. Yeah, make my life a little bit easier so I don't have to like have him, you have my good tripod. You guys get it. You get it. Okay, moving on. Look at this. Look at this box. Like, look how bad in shape that they sent this. This is the original box that they sent this in. So I have this air fryer. This air fryer was $29.99 on Amazon, and I got this for the camper because the air fryer that we have in the camper now is disgusting, and personally, if I was like a stranger renting a camper, I wouldn't want to use it. So we've got that. Next up, we have some new sheets for the main bed. This is the bed that's like my bedroom, and I wanted to get nicer sheets. Like, I have white sheets, but I don't know, white kind of gives me the ick, and so I got these gray ones for the camper. I think they'll be perfect. Next up, we have these 3 covers for the dinette. Yes, it's called the dinette. So I have these. I already have a couple, but I needed a couple more. Hopefully I don't need another 1 or 2. I think this should be enough, but we'll find out today. Toilet paper. I'm not putting all of this in the camper because this is expensive. This is very pricey. I'm going to be putting like 2 or 3 and seeing if they use it. I feel like 3 is a lot for a weekend, so maybe 2. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I've got this blanket. This is super cute, but this is also like to help for marketing purposes, picture-wise. It'll look good. This is the same thing marketing-wise. So this, it says Happy Camper. It's an oven mitt, a pad, and then a towel. I already have a towel, but like another towel would be useful. So then I have 3 towels instead of 2. This is super cute. This is also for the bed in the bedroom. This is a quilt, like basically a comforter set. It is super cute. I can't wait for you guys to see this. This is also for marketing purposes, so it just looks a little bit cuter, more homey, and this wasn't that expensive either. Love it. You guys are gonna love it. Lastly, we have, this is an organizer for silverware. I feel like we might have one in there, but it's not that great and it doesn't fit, so this is actually for a camper, and this will fit perfectly in there. We can put it all in here. It'll look really nice. I want the drawers to look more organized because right now it's just like a mess. Everything's just kind of thrown in there. And so this will be a lot better because, you know, I can set it down in the drawer. Everything will be organized. It'll be perfect. But that is everything that I ordered from Amazon. Again, 95% of it was for the camper. Hopefully I don't need more covers for the dinette. We'll go ahead and see though. But now it's time to head down there and I can show you guys the camper. Gotta get cleaning, Zach's gotta get packing. We have a lot of stuff we gotta get done. I mean, we gotta get it done soon because as soon as I get this camper clean, organized, ready to go, we can move it, which is another thing that we have to move before we close, obviously. And so the sooner I get this done, the sooner we can then move the camper. Okay, it is a little colder than what I thought inside of the camper, but I took a few things out that I don't want to be used that are just for us, so I took that out. Then I'm gonna go through and start going through stuff, cleaning. I need to figure out like what dishes, and I might not need anything. Like, I have enough silverware, I have enough plates. It might just be bowls. That might be it. It'll be good. I'm really excited. And we found the paint, the matte black paint that we needed in order to touch up in here. So that's awesome. That is definitely a win that we found the exact paint that we still have. So that's coming with us because that paint is like no longer inside that house. So it's perfect for us to just go ahead and take with us because it is the paint for in here.
You should see the city lights tonight. I don't think they've ever burned this bright. Did you know when how everything would turn out? We learned to run, we learned to fight. Sooner or later, we can become strangers. Someday, somewhere, we can be new again. We can be anything that we wanted to be back then. Just wait, just wait. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through. And if I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new ending for you. You can pick and choose. All you gotta do is play the whole thing through. I wanted to be saved before we lost our way. We were picture perfect, but below the surface I wasn't okay. I made it look the way. I'm saying you deserved it. Sometimes it just happens that way. Sooner or later, we can become strangers.
I ordered one of these. I was one of these short. However, the extra one I had is too big for that. So I need to get 2 smaller ones for these. But then the dinette is complete. Bunk area is clean. Bathroom, you didn't see, but I cleaned that. Cleaned the tub, wiped the floors down, toilet deep clean. Bathroom is completely done. Pantry, we've got that completely clean and organized. That's the new air fryer. We've got everything organized, good to go. Over here is a hot mess, but we have a lot of stuff over here. So I've got some paint to touch up some areas. White paint I've already touched up. I did clean all this. I organized all of this up here. So we've got some new plates. We've got all of this. Did not fit in the drawer. I was kind of pissed, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to wait for it. So I got to get more silverware. I have some. It's just in a storage container in the storage unit. I have to get that. We've got cups. I might need some more cups. We've got 2 coffee mugs. We have some pans to cook with. And then down here, I have a bottom layer, but I've got plates, bowls, more plates. And then I have some spatulas. And I'm going to rewash all this. We still have some time until we have a booking. Plus, like, I don't want to carry all this inside, get the house messy, all that. I got to go through this container. This is blankets and stuff that we have. There's a couple I'm just going to throw away because like people won't want to use those. I got the pillows out. Some of them were in here. And then in here, so in this bedroom, we yanked that out because it was broke. It looks a lot better. I have some like white to touch up right there. Cleaned everything. I am going to repaint this right here though. It's just looking a little rough in my opinion. And I have to put the sheet on and the bedding. I think I might actually just put the bedding on for the picture. But then I'll put the sheet on for people like right before. But yeah, it's looking good. I need to clean the outside of this window, but I need to get a ladder. But it's just kind of dirty, even though it's going to get dirty again, but you know, just so it looks nicer. Just finished painting in here. I painted a lot of different things. Like I painted this, I painted the black in there, painted the black in here. I painted the black down there. So I painted a lot of things black and it looks a lot better because I'm telling you what, it looked rough. I'm hungry now. Everything is clean and it's painted. I just gotta let it dry and then I have to come back down here and take photos for somebody that wanted to see updated photos. And then I'm done. Camper's done and then we can start loading up some stuff and taking it to the storage unit.
Someday, somewhere, we can be new again. We can be anything that we wanted to be back then. Just wait, just wait, just wait. If I only knew how to make it true, we could write a new.
Look how freaking cute the bedding is in here, you guys. It is so cute. Don't worry, I'm not leaving this out. I'm gonna store it. but I just wanted to lay it out to make sure that it actually fits in here. And it looks so cute. I am obsessed. I got it on Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it down below, but it is just adorable. Also, look at that paint job. It looks so good. I also repainted this up here. It looks real nice. And I repainted this over here. It looks really good. And I repainted all of this. It looks so fresh and nice. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. It looks really good. I also repainted this. I also repainted this up here too. Repainted this. I repainted up underneath here where the couch was. It looks brand new. Again, I need to get more cushions for these. And I need to find the perfect sheet size for those. Here's everything we have loaded up thus far. And then the back of the truck, we just got to get our other rocker from the front porch. And then we're leaving this shelving rack. That ladder is my parents', and this is what we have so far. We got to take down the rack because that is definitely coming with us in the barn. We 1000% need that. I need to start unpacking this right here, this dresser, because, or whatever you want to call it, it's freaking heavy. We can't move it with any of the stuff in it, so I need to take that out. Most of the stuff's coming to my parents. This cleaning stuff, that can go into storage. That's fine. We got those cedar mop. That paint's done. Here's the boxes I'm going to put some of the craft stuff in for the kids. Zach said there's a little bit more in the attic he's got to get, and the TV from inside. Couches we're leaving until last minute. We have the trailer loaded up, Zach's truck loaded up, and my van loaded up. Now it's time to go unload everything into the storage units. Trying to convince Zach into getting a shed because all of this outdoor stuff we're gonna have to put into the shed anyways at the property. So I'm trying to convince him that we should get a shed now, so that way we can take all this outdoor stuff, put it at the property already, and then we have more room for our indoor stuff. Like, I mean, because we're gonna need the outdoor shed anyways for all the outdoor things and toys and the mower. Like, we're gonna need that. So it's like, why not have it now, so then we don't have to get another storage unit, and then it'll already be put to use, and then we don't have to like do that when we're out there. So like, we can already have it, put our stuff out there. So I'm trying to convince him, you guys. I'm trying. We're trying to figure out where we would put it though, but it would definitely be put to good use. There has been a lot of time in between when you saw us at the storage unit and with dinner time. So after the storage unit, we came back, we let all the dogs out, and I took the two oldest and myself over to my best friend's house to go see her kids and her baby, while hopefully Navy and Zavier would nap with Zach. Nobody napped, and so Zach made dinner, and it was absolutely delicious. And I kind of just wanted to update you guys on everything. So we are looking to get a shed. We planned on getting a shed anyways after the barn was built, but we're probably gonna need it sooner than that. So everything is coming together. Hopefully we can get the well done this week. Trusses are getting done Wednesday. Tuesday, our electric company is coming out telling us what we need to do and figuring out all the stuff that needs to be done to get power out there. So they're coming Tuesday. Wednesday, Zach is staying off work because he is helping our GC do the trusses, like the main trusses. So that's going to be getting done Wednesday. And he also has to go to the health department Wednesday. Reason being because Zach is actually going to be the one doing the plumbing. So Zach and one of his coworkers that does electric and plumbing. So Zach and one of his coworkers that does plumbing, they are going to be doing the plumbing. And then Zach, our GC, and another guy are going to be doing the electric. So that is saving us thousands of dollars, which is really good. They know what they're doing, and I am really excited. So we can get that started, because once the shell of the barn is up, like the metal and everything, we can do the stuff on the inside, but you have to do, you know, the stuff in the stone. See, I'm doing this, I'm explaining this in like how I perceive this, okay? So he's got to do some lines and all that before concrete is poured. He has to do that, and then he's figuring out if he has to get it inspected by the county before he does that. So he'll get that inspected by the county. Then we can pour concrete, and then after the concrete is done, a lot of stuff's gonna be coming together. It's gonna be pretty fast paced at that point, which is very exciting. I think we're looking at another 4 weeks, and at the most, then we're gonna be in it, which is really exciting. We just gotta figure out what we need to do from the electric company, and then when Zach goes to the health department to go talk to them about plumbing, he's got to get certain things drawn up, do all this and that. Oh, and septic. Then septic will also be done soon as well. It's probably not going to be this week. I'm assuming maybe the next week after that we'll get septic going, but everything's going to be happening all at once. There's a lot of pieces and it all fits together, and it's all going to be happening, because then in the meantime this week we also have the inspection for the house. That should go well. If that goes well, you know, everything will be good and set in stone for that, because then we will then close in May, which is really good. And so while that also is happening, we need to get our play set out of our backyard, but we need to wait until the well is done, because like I said, the machinery is going to be going right where I want to put the play set and right where I want to put the shed. So it's going to be in that area, and I don't want it to be in the way or to get damaged in any way. So we have to wait for that to happen. So we should hopefully be able to do the well this week. The only reason why I say hopefully is because we have to wait for the ground to be decently dry in order for that equipment to go on the property and not get stuck. We do not want their equipment to get stuck, and so that's why we have to wait until it's pretty dry. And it's been really sunny. We're not supposed to get any rain for a while, and so hopefully it dries up pretty well, so then we can get that done, which I am very much looking forward to. And it's going to be great once we're out there in the country, and I'm just so happy that everything is slowly coming together, and I'm really happy I get to share this process with you guys. Like, it is just a dream come true, and I hope you're really enjoying seeing like all the shorts for by day, and just know I have this big video all coming together, and I'm keeping everything organized so then I can do this big video for you guys with the pole barn, with the process, and kind of showing like in a time lapse, and then the steps and what we had to do and cost and everything. You guys are not going to want to miss that video. It's going to be a pretty good video. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's video here. I just finished up my live on YouTube. I am exhausted. I got my sourdough bread ready though, but whoo-wee, I am tired. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys would like to see more, and I'll see you guys in my next video.